as promised, here is your primer on the Divine War event. This is a new event. We've only done it once so far, so let's take a quick look. The requirements for registration are that you have an alliance that's at least level 5, which you can see on the alliance details page up here. You have to have it ranked in the top 15 in the realm, which you can find in the alliance power list you are ranking here. You have to have at least 15 active members in the past 7 days. You can check that on your members list and go by offline duration. And make sure you've got at least 15 people who've been online more than 7 days. And then, of course, you have to have an alliance fortress. Here is where you register the times. The first phase is the time registration. It will be in your current time zone. You can change it to UTC. These are 6-hour time slots that you need to be more or less available for combat or defense during this time frame. You can change that anytime while the registration window is open. There are different ranks for this event. Everybody starts in the Iron ranking, and then the top 2 alliances from that division will move up to Bronze, Silver, and the top tier is Gold. Of course, there's different awards based on the tier that you are in and which rank you achieve in the event. So these chests are nice. They include a 12-day Iron Bloodthrone Castle skin, some diamonds, glory, and dragon crystals, which are, I think, the most exciting part of this event. There's a limited amount of chests that can be handed out within your alliance, but there's also individual rewards for everybody who participates as well. So here are the rules of the event. The first phase, of course, is the registration phase, which we just covered. After the registration ends, you'll be matched with opponents of similar strength within your same rank. Last time we had 8 different alliances we were matched against. And while you are in the preparation phase, you cannot disband the alliance. You also cannot remove anyone from the alliance, and no one can join the alliance during this phase. And then while we're in preparation, ore will be allocated to each of your alliance buildings, so your fortress and your outposts will all have a amount of ore allocated to them. That is the initial amount. And then while we are in the preparation phase, no other alliances can demolish your alliance buildings. If you actively demolish your own alliance buildings after the ore is allocated, it will be divided among all the other alliances and taken out of your total store of ore that you start the event with. There's a limited amount of ore that each building can store. It was 30,000 when we did this event last. Here you can see, while you're looking at the crystal distribution, how much is in each building, and 30,000 is the minimum, and then anything in excess of that amount can be pillaged by other alliances if they're able to take your buildings. So you can teleport to the other realm, occupy their buildings, and pillage their ore, but you cannot demolish their alliance buildings. And then while you're occupying their warehouses or their outposts or fortress, a certain amount will be pillaged over time. It can't go below that 30,000. So here we see we've got 30,000. That building is basically tapped out, so there's no point in staying there anymore. So we had that 30,000, but our alliance was still pillaging this, so you can come in here and, just like any battle, you can send troops back. So I'm returning these people so that they can go to other buildings and go pillage or in excess of what's there. You can rally or attack in a building in this event just like normal. So I'm going to do a super rally because we want to take this alliance's fortress and pillage the ore that's in it. We successfully take the building, and then the troops that were in that rally will begin to pillage the ore that's in excess of that 30,000. You can see on the map it will say that your alliance is pillaging the resources, and you can come in here and make sure you don't hit that return to realm button. That will teleport you home. You want to see the score, you click on this button here, and you can see each of the buildings that the alliance holds, how much ore is in it for each of the alliances in your competition. You also get these boosts on the building while you are occupying them. You can get a boost for attacking, you can get a boost for defending based on your troops in the building and how long they've been there. And then, of course, this is something that had seemed useless until now, but now it sort of makes sense why we have this ultimate battle skill. You can use that to amplify your own statistics for your alliance fortress and outpost battle for 30 minutes. You can also use this handy feature to track any member in another alliance. It costs you 10,000 diamonds, but then you can literally see where everybody is in that alliance on the map and track them down and go attack them. Castles can be attacked in this, and so you want to make sure you're using your bubble because you can also lose resources if your castle is attacked. So you don't want to use the garrison, you want to use this magic crystal detail tab and then deploy troops that way, or else you're not going to get any points for defending and you won't be able to successfully defend. If you place an outpost or something during this event, it's going to start out with 0 in it. That will fill up sort of over time, maybe as you pillage from other alliances, though. You get personal points in this event. These are pretty easy to obtain or to max out if you're attacking or defending or pillaging. And then, of course, there are the chests that you have available to allocate based on your ranking in the event. So when we came in first, we were able to allocate these chests. You would use this allocate tab down here. Something to keep in mind is that I noticed that the attackers didn't tend to score as highly in this event point ranking as the defenders, so just make sure that you're really taking into account everybody who participated in the event when you're handing out chests, not just going off of the scores here. So that's it. I hope that was helpful. We can cover some more in-depth strategies in our next video.